Hey, good morning, guys. I hope everybody's doing great. Hope you got that shout out. I let you know on both Facebook and on Periscope that I was going to be live at 8:30 talking to you. Hey, Jayana. Hey, Soap Coach. Hey, Naughty Styles. Hey, Mr. Ray. Hey, Robin. Hey, Jackie. Talking to you about how to spring clean your money, how to get the clutter out of your life and your business, and most especially your money. Good morning, Cody. Hey, D. Hey, Ramonicas. I'm going to call you after this. Hey, Angelia. How are you guys? Hey, Flo. And so let me give you a heads up that on Tuesday, we're going to be having an informational call. We are, hey, Jazz Phenomenal. Hey, Jazz. Hey, Martin. Oh, I hate to hear that, Martin. Hey, Flo. We are about to embark on a 14-city takeover. Hey, Lady Samaru. Hey, Happiness Bucket. Oh, great. Thank you. I love your name. Hey, Realtor Internet. Hey, Jewel Kiko. Somebody say 14. Put in the number 14. 1-4. Hey, Mina. Put the number in. 1-4. We are coming to a city near you. Hey, Marcia. Hey, Trinette. Hey, Maya. And you don't want to miss it. This is the road to freedom, baby. This is the road to freedom, the race to freedom. And we're kicking it off in Indianapolis, May 19th through the 21st. Not Dallas, not yet, maybe. But this is the road to freedom. Financial freedom, freedom from your job. Good morning, Tamira. Good morning, Pamela. Hey, Crystal. We will be in Virginia. But this is what I need from you. Hey, Darius. I miss you. What we need from you, we're having an informational call this week on Tuesday. Hey, Tiffany, you going to Indy? Oh, Indy's going to be great. We're having an informational call this Tuesday. Oh, go ahead, BJ Pajama. Yes, Dr. Turner, we do Florida every single year. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Charlotte. Hey, Deidre. We do Florida every single year in November, and this year is no different. So I need you to go to the link. Hey, Create New Beginnings. We're looking for vendors, sponsors, speakers. Who else we looking for? We're looking for a host, ambassadors, people to get the word out. We want you to be involved when we come to your city. Hey, Chicken Crafty. And when we come to Indy. So if you go to bit.ly/BAMoneyHost, if you've already signed up, great. Hey, Kamisha. Hey, Natasha. Make sure you sign up. We're going to have an informational call on Tuesday on how you can get involved. Good morning, Wendy. Do not miss this opportunity to collaborate on some cash. So today we're going to be talking about spring cleaning your money. You love when I say who else we looking for? We looking for anybody that want it. Let me tell you something. Does anybody need connections to help them grow their business? If you do, say me. I'm just trying to see. Does anybody need connections to help them grow their business? Darius, you don't need no more connections. You need to be on that list. bit.ly/BeAMoneyHost. It's going to be a private call. Good morning, LaDavia. But if you don't sign up, we can't invite you. It's going to be Tuesday night. I think it's 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. It's not going to be a long call, but it's going to give you the information you need to get on the list. So listen, bit.ly/BeAMoneyHost. This is how you're going to start to get the connections, hey, Chiquita, that you need to grow your business and grow your revenue, which brings me to number one. Hey, Nuvina, if you really want to spring clean your money, and if you haven't shared this video, share this video. You got to spring clean the people around you. You got to spring clean your relationships. You would not realize how much your relationships have to do with your bottom line. Look at your neighbor and say, wow. There are some people around some of you that have a spigot in your finances, and they are draining. You got to put limitations on everybody. Even your children. When you go to spring clean your money, you use bleach. I know that's right, Darius. Don't be bleaching me, though. I ain't going nowhere. Even your grown kids, your small kids, it doesn't matter. Your teenage kids, your 20-year-olds, everybody's got to have limitations as it relates to your money if you really, really, really want to spring clean your revenue. You've got to stop letting folks put this massive drain on your money. I don't care who it is. Charlotte, make sure you put your name on the list. You guys are calling out these cities. You want to get me in your city, go to bit.ly/beamoneyhost. Let's talk about it. But if you don't have limitations, good morning, Shalonda, people will bleed your money dry. So you've got to put some limitations. And then not only that, because your time is your money. If you don't put limitations on your time, people will unnecessarily tap into the time that you would otherwise be using to make money. You've got to know, Charlotte, just go to the link, bit.ly/beamoneyhost. You don't need my email, bit.ly/beamoneyhost. Complete that information, and we will email you the informational meeting. So if you're letting people drain your job, and even your job, you got to question the relationship with your job. Some of you guys are still running around trying to be employee of the month. Good morning, Keela. Good morning, Bougie Bundles. You still running through there trying to get a paper certificate and a $5 Chick-fil-A gift card. And you know you can't eat nothing at Chick-fil-A for $5. Come on there, y'all. You still running through there. Good morning, Clara. Good morning, Bonita. Trying to get a paper certificate. We know it's office politics. We know they running around telling you your attitude bad because they don't want to give you no increase. And then when you stand up for yourself, they say you're not a team player. And then when it go down and you won't just sit there and shut up and take it. Come on now. You've got to even question the relationship with your job. And if you're not already doing that, then that's something you need to really, really seriously look at. If you want to spring clean your money, stop giving that job 180% and they giving you 10. You better look at it. Number 2, it's time for you to really reevaluate your talents. Is what you're doing, good morning, Hair Goddess, the best use of your time, talents, and energy? Is it? Is going to work every day at a job that pays you whatever they want to pay you, is that the best use of your time? Hey, Women Redefined, energy and talents, is it? Or are you capable of more? Can you do more? And I think some of you are scared of that answer. I think some of you are scared to say, I want more, and I'm going to go get it. And Natasha, that's the thing. Why would you sit up and not even just have extra income? Because if you don't have just extra income coming in, you are subject to the whims of a job. That means if they feel like cutting your hours, they do. If they feel like laying you off, they do. They feel like letting you go, they do. Some of you don't even know how to earn extra money. And that is a shame. We kicked off Monetize Everything yesterday. And one of the first questions I asked them, because if you want to start making more money, and Darius will tell you this, one of the first things you have to do is start being a good steward over the money you already have. I'm going to repeat that again. No, Bougie Bundes, you can still sign up for her class until Friday. I tell you that as a coach. Listen, it's not about getting a side job, Tanika. Why? Okay. Is everybody listening to me? Are you listening to me? If the first job is keeping you tired and broke, what makes you think a second job is a resolution to the first job? It's not. I'm going to repeat that in case you missed it. If the first job is keeping you broke, tired, disgusted, and can't be trusted, what would make you think that getting a second job is going to improve your financial situation? It is not. When you learn how to make money for yourself, with your skills, and by yourself, that is when you will be financially free. Then, and only then, a job cannot free you. They've been hoodwinked, Darius, run amok, bamboozled, led astray, tricked. They drunk the Kool-Aid. If you think a first job is ripping your finances to pieces, what are you going to do with a second job? You're going to be broke-er because it's going to take you more gas, more clothes, more daycare, more everything, more eating out to be able to work a second job. That second job going to barely pay for itself. Wait a minute now. So there's a resolution. Does anybody want the resolution? Absolutely, Gabe. More everything. Does anybody want the resolution? See, I come here every day and I tell you some of the same things. I say, kinfolk, player, pimp, fam, you have got to learn how to make your own money. I say, fam, they're lying to you about your capabilities. I say, kinfolk, you can build a business using your own talents and whatever it is you like to do. So then I say, but you may need some help. I say that. And you say, oh no, that's a good idea. I don't need no help. Good morning, Sister Beauty. Good morning, Sarah. And you run out there, you jump into some foolish business that somebody done tricked you into. You wreck your business car because you ain't had no business driving lessons. And then you go back to work. Bye, Tyler. And there it is. You tried it. It didn't work. You didn't get help. and now you back at a job. We started Monetize Everything yesterday. $99 down and $99 a week. And some of you, and I ask, one of the first questions I ask in class is, what is keeping you from investing in your business? And they admitted it. We eating out lunch every day or a lot of days a week. We're eating out dinner. We drinking that high-priced coffee at Starbucks. But I had to applaud the people who were there because they said, you know what? I'm going to do whatever it takes to get in this class so that I can think and create and launch and earn some money. And you're going to sit and you're going to watch them because you didn't invest $99. Because you couldn't find $99 a week in your budget. You're going to watch them go to another level. And you can ask them, how many of you, Michelle, then we've been trying to chase you down, baby. Because we was chasing people down. Inbox me so we can get you the link. Because we was inboxing, we was emailing people. Check your junk mail too. How many of you were in Monetize yesterday and can tell them that that first class killed it? We're in the first class talking about the easy way to make $300,000. Who was there? Who was there? Because, see, you can't make money like $300,000 until you can see it for yourself. Joy, could you see it? Tamira, could you see it? Who was in class yesterday and could tell them that it was more than worth? Lady Samiro, inbox me on Facebook. It's a shift in mindset that happens almost immediately. All right, make sure you register. Chiquita said the last Monetize Everything helped her quit her job. How long? 37 years, Chiquita? The first thing, because the first lesson is, no, you missed one, Joy. Think, create, launch, and earn. Lottie Dottie said, her investment has already been returned after one class. Watch this. But I told y'all, and I come here every day, and I say, I'll never put anything out that won't change your life. See, that's my commitment with God. Don't ever let me do nothing just for the money. If I'm going to do it, it's got to be life-changing. I come here every day and change lives for free. So just imagine. Being in a class. It was people in that class that got an opportunity to see themselves outside of a job. See themselves making more money. See themselves launching stuff they've been stuck behind. But they had to invest to get the help. Tamir said, I'm doing somebody's makeup for $200. Thank you, Coach. Monetize everything. Myra said, get in the class, people. Coach has a different way of thinking, and everyone deserves to know her way of thinking. It will change your complete outlook. It will. bit.ly/money to quit. Yep, if you join, you'll get the replay of the first class. We recap next week. You have until next Saturday morning at 8 a.m. to get in there. Tania says, I was there. It was awesome. I encourage you to join. No nonsense. See, look, I didn't ask these people to do this. That's okay, Gay. Even if you miss a class, we have the replays. If you want your money and your mindset about money to change from pennies to 20s. You better get in this class. And they admitted to me, because I said, I said, is it that people struggling with the money? They said, no, people are wasting $99 a week. And I said, because a lot of my classes are $2,000, $6,000, $12,000, and even those people will tell you that class is worth it. But it's called Monetize Everything, Lynette. But I wanted to do a class that was affordable. And I even asked people, look, if I do a class for $99 down and $99 a week, the people who really want it can find $99 a week. And what it is you let your mind trick you out of signing up for that class. You let your mind tell you, oh, girl, it ain't worth you signing up. But I told them yesterday in class, it's not just $99. It's $99 down, $99 a week, bit.ly/money-to-quit. I told them their finances are going to be blessed just because they signed up. Chiquita said, I created a class from the gifts I had and made $8,000 from it because of Monetize Everything. She learned, she thought, she created, she launched, and she earned. And she made $8,000 using something she didn't even know she had. If you're broke on this Sunday morning, good morning, Beth Hoover, it's your fault. If you got a problem launching, this is the class for you. If you got a problem coming up with ideas, this is the class for you. If you've got a problem understanding the dynamics of money. How many times did I get on the calculator in class yesterday, y'all? How many times did I get on the calculator? We gonna stay on the calculator, baby. We are gonna stay on the calculator, because if you don't, the world has a way of making you feel worthless. The world has a way of making you feel as if you don't have value. The world has a way. Let me tell y'all what we're doing. The majority of us have been taught minimum wage, $10 an hour, $20 an hour, start at the bottom and work your way up. The world has not taught us that we don't have to start at the bottom. You can start at whatever you can get people to pay you. And see, some people understand that. We don't understand that. We still trying to start at the bottom and work our way up from $5 and $6 and $7 and $8 an hour, instead of starting at how much our gifts are worth and working our ways up from there. It makes them. And because you're so close to it, you can't see it. Coaching changes lives. Why do you think Beyonce has a coach? Why do you think Michael Jordan has a coach? Life coach outside the game. Life coach outside of dancing. I'm not just talking about a dance coach. I'm talking about somebody to make them push the envelope toward their greatness. Fed it will. Like I told them, if you invest in this class, and I told them yesterday, I told them thank you. Because they were like, oh, coach, this class is amazing. I said thank you. Because believing in me, I'm going to always give you more. I'm going to always give you more than what you bargained for. Because I don't take it for granted. I don't take it for granted that people come sit here and listen to me every day. I don't take it for granted. Even the people that invest $39 in the cash crew, I don't take it for granted. I don't take it for granted. I don't. I make sure that everybody around me get their money worth. You can't even spell Tyson And over here talking about Mike Tyson. Tamira, that's another point. Just to be around. How many of you need to be around like-minded individuals? Say me. Good morning, Rakisha. How many of you need to be around? See, that's another thing. You around broke-minded folks, and them broke-minded folks are keeping you broke-minded. Those broke-minded folks are keeping you broke-minded. Do you know that there is a cost associated with being around next-level minded people? I'm going to give you an example. There's a mentoring program that I want to join. The mentoring program is $30,000 a year, and you have to have $10 million in investable assets to join. I'm going to repeat that. And not even just sooner, Mom, about getting away from people that speak lack. You got to get with people that talk money. It's not just about, I'm going to get away from the people that speak broke. That's great. That's the first step. But if you're not in some money, yesterday in class, we had some real money conversations. See, because as women, we've been taught not to talk about money. But as a woman, when you don't talk about money, that's the best way to get left off from getting some. See, that's why they don't want us to talk about money at the job. Because you're going to figure out, come on now, you're going to figure out somebody getting paid more than you and ain't doing as much work as you. You're going to crack the puzzle. So it's not just about getting away from the broke folks. When are you going to have a seat and have $1 million conversation about your destiny? When are you going to sit at a table and have somebody put $200,000 or $300,000 on the calculator for you? When are you going to sit down and have somebody look at your ideas and look at your dreams and look at your greatness and say, girl, you can make $1 million with that win? Good morning, Manisha. See, it's not just about getting away from the broke folks. If you want to, what the words say, if you want to be a friend, show yourself friendly. You want to be rich, show yourself rich. Hang up and show up and have some big dollar conversations. Let it be a part of your natural vernacular. Let it be a part of your everyday speech. Let money be your new language instead of lack. And do you know what's required to do that? You got to be around some next level people. The group I want to join is $30,000 a year in dues. And you got to have $10 million in investable resources. I said I'm working with Chiquita, about to get my real estate game up. In the next 2 years, I will be in that group. I'm telling y'all to spend $99 a week for your destiny. Good morning, Barry. And I'm willing to spend, what's 30,000 divided by 52? But you don't just jump from here to there. You got to start somewhere. If you won't invest $99 a week, you'll never invest $30,000 a year. And if you'll never invest $99 a week, you won't get to the level where you can invest $30,000 a year. I promise you don't. You're right, Shannon. It's levels to this stuff. Tamira, it's levels to this stuff. And the truth of the matter is, if you're not willing to pay somebody on behalf of your next level, somebody ain't going to be willing to pay you. Y'all, it's a vicious game, I'm telling you. So $30,000 divided by 52 weeks. I'm asking y'all to pay for 10 weeks, Nisha. It's on the website. I'm asking you to pay $99 down and $99 a week for 10 weeks. But I'm going to be paying $576.92 a week for a year. I'm going to be paying $576. And when they said the dues was $30,000, I wasn't even tripping on the $30,000. When they said the dues was $30,000, I wasn't even tripping on the 30. Good morning, Life of Virtue. I said, ooh, let me go get my investable resources to the 10 million. Because you know what they know? They know anybody can come up with $30,000, and not just any Tom, Dick, and Harry is going to have, and they review your portfolio to make sure you have it. Well, I'm going to have it. I'm going to have it. And if you get started, you can have it too. I do this every morning, Catherine. Every morning, I give people an opportunity to change their lives. Every morning. Tang, did the class live up to your expectation? Every morning, I give people an opportunity to change their lives. And I say, it's as simple as going to this link. And some people won't go. They're that stuck. And I pray to God that I never get that stuck, that I can't see my greatness. I pray to God I never. I was excited. Look, Tamir, wait a minute now. Let me tell y'all something else. For some of you who've never been in a coaching program, some of you have. And for the ones who've been in a coaching program, no, not liquid cash, stock market, real estate, just in assets. As long as you got 10 million, not including your home. So my major residence and then 20, 30 other houses, 10 million. So you can't, it's investable assets. I can't say my houses and cars. See, look, watch this. Watch this trick. Catherine, go make some extra money then, baby. Watch this trick, y'all. Oh, you show, oh, that's you, who is that? Is that you, Tiffany? So watch this trick. You see, that's what I thought. Okay, girl, when y'all be switching them names, you normally be on Facebook. I got it. Watch this trick. You know, Catherine, you get what you pay for. Girl, Create New Beginning said after one class, I already know how to make my investment back fast. One class. One class. Angelia, you got to know your people. Exactly, Precious. You either won't change in success or you don't. And I can't figure it out for you. I can't. I can't. Oh, I'm Saleha. I'm sorry I missed you. What was I going to tell y'all? Good for you, Scapion. It's Dawniel. But good for you. What was I getting ready to tell y'all? I was getting ready to tell y'all a story about something. Oh, peep game. Peep game. Notice how they said 10 million in investable resources. Do you know that they excluded everybody that has got $10 million in houses and cars? Watch this, y'all. Who did they leave out? They left out the people who've got $10 million of houses and cars. Who is that? Yeah, listen to me, Life of Virtue. If they say, Catherine, I'm going to address that in a minute because you can make excuses or you can make money. Catherine said, well, everyone don't have diplomas. I don't have a college degree. I have 3 kids too. You can make excuses or you can make money. There's so many ways to make money on the internet that it's unreal. What does that mean, Samira? Yeah, diploma don't matter. It's your level of hustle. I had 3 kids too. Single mother. 3 kids. No diploma. And I was from a town. It is excuses. It is excuses. And so I get what I can. And with 3 kids, it's hard. I used to be a vice president at JP Morgan Chase with no degree. That same phone you on right now, watching me, type into Google and say ways to make extra money at home. Order you some books. Read you some books. I know people that's got $200,000 and $300,000 worth of student loan debt that ain't on my level. Because I got $200,000-$300,000 in the bank. Big difference. So no. Listen. It's a lot of scams out there, Women Redefined. But that's where you have to use your spirit of discernment. If somebody tells you you need a credit card to make money from home, they lying. Just tell me what I need to do and when you gonna send me my check. I'm telling you, we got common sense now. Uber ain't no scam. You know what, Women Redefined? This is what I think. When people get scammed, and this is just me, and I'm not saying scammers are right, because my clients will tell you, I show up in class and I show out. I do. I say I'm good at what I do. I'm amazingly good at what I do. Amazingly. I deliver what I say I'm going to do and more. But sometimes when people get scammed, it's because they were looking for the easy way. Somebody came and said, hey, here's the easy way. They had a Range Rover. They had the red bottoms on. They looked at it good. Catherine, it's hard for everybody. It's hard for everybody. So let's talk about hard. Making money is hard. Being broke is hard. Which one do you choose? With the energy it takes to talk about how hard something is, you could change your life. Choose your heart. The next level is hard, but broke is really, really hard. That's right. Being an entrepreneur is hard, but going to work for somebody else is really, really hard. And listen, it's not sis because I'm not sensitive. It's not because, you know, Evangelist Ed Dennis, budgeting and tithing is part of it. But here's the thing. You can't budget and tithe what you don't have. And with most people, because they're not monetizing their gifts and talents, they don't have the money to budget and tithe. So there's a complete process to that. He said, You reap what you sow. So some of us are putting seeds in the ground, but not doing the complete process to reap a harvest, which would allow us to tithe and sow more seeds. We're not requiring that people pay us for the harvest. So we're doing the biblical part. We're going out. We're putting seeds in the ground. Sometimes we put seeds in bad ground that will never yield a harvest for us. Sometimes we put seeds in the ground, and because we're afraid to charge our worth, we don't get the harvest. I teach my clients to open your mouth and get up off your ask. Because if you don't get up off your ask, and that's biblical too, evangelists, because the word says we have not because we didn't work for it, not because we don't deserve it, not because God don't love us. The word says we have not because we ain't asked. We're embarrassed to ask people. We're embarrassed to put a price tag on our worth. I teach my clients to ask. Marsha said she got some stuff out of her house and she finna sell it today. There's so many, we always have, it's easy to say what we don't have. But God gave everybody something. And this is a message to the saints. This is a message to the saints. If you ain't got no money, you're not representing the Lord the way He wants you to be representing Him. You can't be running around talking about, this, that, and the other, but you're not using your gifts and talents. Hey, Lord G, good morning. I hope I'm helping somebody this morning. It's biblical. It's biblical. He gave you everything you need to be successful. Have you recognized it? So, Catherine, what are your gifts? Somebody just told you, bake a cake and sell it at the school. You got three kids. Keep some more kids on the weekend and make you some extra money. There is always something that you can do to change your financial situation. There's always something that you can do to change your life. There's always something. He never puts us here without a way out. There's always something. And if your financial situation is bleak, if your financial situation, what if you don't believe in God? I'm going to let you go to another scope. If your financial situation is not appealing, you've got to look deep down. Bonita said she found 100 t-shirts. She said she had in storage and she's selling them. If y'all messy. What he asked Moses, what's in your hand? Hey, Eunice. If your financial situation is not what you think it should be, you've got to look at you. Would you say that? What income God? Oh, we started Evangelist Ed Dennis, you late. Because one of the first things I teach is being a good steward over your finances. You don't see me with no frivolous living over here. People talking about, oh, wow, you got a 5-bedroom, 4-bath. I said, man, it's so many doggone people in this house. All of them rules. Oh, girl, I know that's right, Chic and Crafty. Somebody will buy it. You better tell them, Marsha, I come here I'm going to timeout. I come here every day and give you encouragement to use what God put in your hand. People say, oh, you got a big house. I said, man, Every room in his house is occupied. My mother lives with me. My kids live with me. We ain't got no extra rooms over here. Hey, Cooking Mean Gene. So no. And then if I did want a bigger house, that's still within my business. But most people don't realize that you don't have to be broke. And I don't even know why God sent me on this mission. I don't. Because some days I get tired. I get tired of explaining to people that you can change your life. You may need help to do it. And that's not even just about signing up for my class. That's about whatever help you need. If that means you need to order a bunch of books and read them, if that means you need to hire another coach or go to another class, hey, good morning, Miss Yoshi. But you cannot do it without help. You cannot do it without help. And so I say, get some help. You don't have to be broke. And people would rather still eat their lunch. People would still rather eat their lunch out at work instead of saying to themselves, you know what, I'm finna say this. Then you got to do it, Women Redefined. And instead of saying, I'm going to save this money and get around some like-minded people and change my life. I'm just being honest. A lot of people need to be, I told you, Brenda. Brenda say class was phenomenal. I told y'all. That's all I can ever say is I told you so. I come here too often. I do too in some of my classes, Women Redefined. I do too. I'm not going to ever be mad at nobody else and their prices. Look, Jamie said class was amazing. Tamir said you got to invest in yourself. It's an emergency. I'm not going to ever be mad at anybody else. People can take what God gives them and squander it. A couple can live on $69,000, but they don't have to. I'm not even talking about, okay, watch this, Evangelist Dennis. You're talking about $69,000. Nobody is limited to $69,000. No one. If you say you're limited to $69,000, what that means is that you're not taking the gifts that God gave you. That you're limiting yourself to a job. And you wasn't put here just for a job. If it's something you want, Tamira, we all rise to the occasion. And then, Tyranny, I'm going to challenge you guys to meet me toe-to-toe. Because I'm bringing you rock star information. I'm going to challenge you to make sure you do the work. So if I bring you rock star information, you got to execute. Think. Learn. Create. And earn. You got to go get the money. If I show you got to launch. You got to execute. It's so many people. They're at 8 a.m. every Saturday. It's so many people that have $1 million sitting in a notebook somewhere. If I just described you, say me. There are so many people that have $1 million sitting in a notebook somewhere. Why? Because you've not written that book. Because you've not executed on that business idea. Because somebody told you it wouldn't work and you abandoned that project. Because you don't understand the creative process. And some of you ain't even wrote it down yet. You just got empty pages. Absolutely essential healer. You know, I can't make you show up. You know, Tamira, I feel like that, but I also don't take people's stuff for granted. Tamira said, you doing us a favor. Jen, the Grand Guru in the building. Hey, sis. Pretty Flyer said the class opened my mind to more ways to get out of the stuck place. That class is so comprehensive. And the people in it are just going to go far because they just admitted they needed the help. That's it. And, like I said, being faithful and finding the first 99 and then holding yourself accountable for finding $99 a week after that. $99 a week is just not a hard find. And I'm not trying to minimize. And that was just day one. We got 9 more weeks, y'all. Chiquita, you gonna leave me alone. Chiquita says she makes you think. You know why? Because we're brilliant. If you're brilliant, type in me. We're brilliant. We're intelligent. We're gifted. We have learned a lot. We are flexible. We're amazing. And we forget it in that everyday hustle and bustle. But if I can take you out of it for a minute and make you realize how many emergencies you solve in a day. We always have replays, Angelia. You know that. How many emergencies you solve in a day? How many problems you solve for your jobs and your kids and your husband, and then you get in this business class and you act like a kindergartner. And I refuse. I refuse to let you do yourself like that. You know what you need to do, sis. We are amazing. I just remind you as to the gifts and the greatness. See, I take no credit for what God did. God did a wonderful work in every single one of us. But Tita Cahill, you can't work on it by yourself. See, that's what the devil does. The devil comes along and says, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. The devil comes along and says, you can do this by yourself. The devil comes along and says, you don't need no help. Why would you pay that woman $99 a week? That's what the devil... baby, you should have been doing something then. It's a transition time. The devil comes along and says, oh, you don't need no help. You don't need to... Oh, it's Sunday here. You don't need to invest your money in that. And you listen and you drag your feet. And then when, in honesty, could you see someone making lottery amount money and still be, yes. If your mindset about money is broken, if your mindset about money is broken, that is the reason that people will win, hey, Shanna, $4 or $5 million at a lottery. And if you haven't shared the video, share the video and be broke within 2 years. Why? Because if you don't fix the mindset first about money, your belief system about money, your money dynamics, your money relationship, your money association, if you don't fix your story with money, you're bound to poverty. You're bound to poverty. And no amount of money in the world can fix it. There's people out there that make $1 million a year and they're broke. Because they haven't learned how to do the right things with the money that they do make. Yeah. I'm just being honest. So you guys spring clean your money. Yeah, Lady Samara, look at those athletes and lottery winners, and it's just a lot. Guys, if you're interested in being a part of our informational call on Tuesday, go to bit.ly/BeAMoneyHost. We're looking for vendors, sponsors, speakers, hosts, ambassadors. Oh, Carissa, you was there yesterday? Carissa said, you are right, can't do it by yourself. Finally invested in the class, and it was great. I didn't have to say a word and got all my questions answered. We talks in class. Oh, yeah, it's going to be amazing, Bougie Bundles. We talks in class. I'm not that coach that's going to send you a video and then be like, a worksheet and a video and then be like, we through. Nope. I had to remind them yesterday, y'all know this is just the first class. Because once I opened up them wells, they did not want to leave. I'm like, come on now. Y'all got 9 more weeks with me. I got you. But it's true. You know, if you're not doing it by yourself right now. Oh, absolutely, a lot of people live above their means. But a lot of people are not increasing their means either. Yeah, tell the baby I don't play. We got some legacies to build out here. All right, Life of Virtue, enjoy your Sunday. 8 a.m. every Saturday for the next 9 weeks, Marsha. 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Antoinette said, I increased my income because of Coach. I do block a lot. You got those STDs, microwave grave, you sure right. You got up out of here too with your STDs. Y'all tell them move around. So Evangelist Ed Dennis, with all due respect, you're talking about spending addictions and yeah, Essential Healer, you do have to spend money to make money. You do. You're talking about spending addictions, but also some people just don't have enough. Can somebody type the link in for the class in Facebook? bit.ly/money-quit. Should your business coach and your mentor, they're two different things, Michelle. A business coach has a definitive objective. My definitive objective in Monetize Everything is to help you look at stuff differently, help you get your ideas out of your head, get them on paper, get them out into the world, and make some money. A mentor just kind of shares with you mistakes they've made in the past, but a business coach and a mentor are not the same things. They're not. More often than not, that mentor term also, oh, go ahead, Precious. Precious said after class yesterday, I wrote half of a class for a coaching course. My eyes are so open, I was in my own way. Yeah, it's going to be some rock star results out of this class. How many of you are debating on this class or have been, and you're going to sign up now, say me? Because you got to get out of your own way. I want to see who's committed today to making sure you're there next Saturday at 8 a.m. Fed, I knew you would because it's time to go. Amber, say me. I didn't even see you hanging out in the background, Amber. Essential Healer, whatever it takes, go get it. Angelia, you know you overdue. Come on. Tamiko said me. Bonita said me. Stavetta said me. Stavetta, I just knew you was coming on board. Yep, Shannon said calculate the money you spend each week and stop. If you really want this, stop. Now look, I'm going to sweeten the pot. Somebody say, how sweet? I'm going to sweeten the pot. I told him in class yesterday. Somebody say, how sweet? I'm about to sweeten the pot. 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 I told them if I make my goal for that class, I need 25 people to join that class between now and next Saturday. And that if I get 25 people to join that class between now and next Saturday, I'm going to gift you guys a 10 weeks charge your worth class. That is amazing. I had people double and triple their revenue. So if setting your prices is hard for you, if increasing your prices is hard for you, they talking about Oprah. If knowing what to charge is hard for you, that charge your worth class. Who took that charge your worth class? It was lit. It was so lit. I made folks get mad about their money because they was looking around them and folks that wasn't even as good as them was charging more than them. I'm going to give you the whole 10 weeks because that will give you the baseline on something to talk about, because it's really two different things. Monetizing everything and charging your worth is really two different things. Come on, the faith pusher. You've been on the fence for too long, girl. Come on. Hey, Atika. Good morning, love. You been thinking about what we talked about Friday? Hey, listen. Stop missing buses. For $99 a week, stop missing buses. bit.ly/money to quit. This is about spring cleaning your money. Spring clean your money. I'm going to get out of here. Don't forget, if you want to be a speaker, a sponsor, a vendor, an ambassador, a host, I need you to go to bit.ly/BAMoneyHost. And we're going to have an informational call Tuesday. Oh, thank you, Penny Prop. So why wouldn't you be able to keep up, Miss Glory Victoria? Why wouldn't you ever be able to keep up, Glory Victory? Girl, I just love doing all that talking. Hey, Money Now, I ain't seen you in a minute. Girl, you better say that, Amber. Okay, love you, sis. Pray for me now, Tika. You know how Coach be needing it. Coach love you, but you know Coach be needing prayer. I love you. Coach be standing in need of prayer, y'all. I do. Yeah. Nah, not so much turkey. I'm going to let you go. Anyway, guys, I love you. Don't forget, host, ambassadors, speaker, sponsors, vendors. If you just want to know when we're coming to your city, go to bit.ly/BeAMoneyHost. We got some interviews this morning at 10 a.m. We'll be on here for the No Left Behind. I'll be in D.C. Good for you, Evangelist Ed Dennis. Okay, let me get out of here, guys. Good morning. Love you. See you at 10 in about 15 minutes, I guess.